in the news hour on AIT. We're now being joined by the former acting Managing Director of the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC, talking about Ibim Seminatari, to talk more about the developments in Rivers State. Thanks for joining us on the news hour. What are your thoughts concerning the developments which look quite disturbing in Rivers State at this time? What are your thoughts?
Well, for me, it's very troubling, very depressing, very sad. It's really a very sad day. I didn't think that day will come when River State will be turned into a theater of war, the nature of which we saw today. It's very upsetting. As a Rivers woman who pays my taxes here, as a Rivers citizen, as a Nigerian, and as someone who's been in leadership, it leaves a lot to be desired. And I must say, I'm deeply embarrassed to see that people will do this to facilities meant to serve the people. It's most upsetting, most upsetting.
Now, could the timing of this attack be linked to any broader political tension within the state?
Well, I hope that it's curtailed. The good thing is that this appears to be restricted to just a few places. That's a good thing. That it's restricted, so you can almost see the areas where it's happening, and in some way was kind of predictable. So the kind of areas where it's happening were areas that it was predictable that this might happen. So it's constrained to very few locations. The other good thing about it is that some order has been restored. So I reckon that this would not snowball. Hopefully also with the statement of Mr. President, I think that all of the gladiators should then know to shift their swords and follow constitutionally the matters as they should be followed. So I expect that this shouldn't snowball any further. I also think that a key thing that the governor said in his speech yesterday, I listened to when he was swearing in the local government chairman, was to ask them not to have any violence. I recall he did say they shouldn't return violence for violence. So I guess there was some permutation that stuff like this might happen. I'm glad to see that it is constrained, restricted to a few places, and even that appears to have been controlled at this point.
I'm wondering, this attack, how does it impact on the stability of governance in the affected local governments as we speak now? And then, of course, the neighboring local governments as it is, because all of them, the communities, the local councils are sort of interwoven. So how does it impact on it?
Well, naturally, you would be certain that people would feel a little frightened. But I think that the good thing I keep saying is the fact that it's been curtailed has allowed things become better. The fact that in many of them the chairman were able to go in, business continued, kind of brought back confidence, as it were, if you could use that word, to the fact that this is something that has been controlled. So I'm hoping that kind of confidence would mean that people around no longer feel as scared as they were. So pretty much things have kind of come back, or are gradually coming back to normal. The sad thing, however, is that funds that would have been deployed differently are going to be deployed to repair this.
Just as the governor said.
Who does that? Who destroys property and then gives, who does that?
Well, Ibim Seminatari, former acting MD, Niger Delta Development Commission, thanks for joining us on the news hour tonight.
Thank you very much.
And we'll take a break. When we come back, we'll bring you more reports.